أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم. Ayah number 16, Surah Al-Hashr. كمثل الشيطان, the example of these hypocrites is like the shaitan, like the devil. إذ قال, when he said للإنسان, to the human being, ukfur, become disbeliever. فَلَمَّا كَفَرَ, so when he become disbeliever, قال, the shaitan say to him, إِنِّي, indeed I, bari'un, disown, free from, minka you. إِنِّي, indeed I, أَخَافُ I am afraid of Allah, رَبَّ الْعَالَمِينَ, who is the nourisher of the world. Okay, so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, the hypocrites, they promised, the Jews, that we are with you. If anybody attack you, we will defend you. If you have to go, you are expelled, we will also go with you. Even if we are not expelled, but you are our brother, if you were expelled, I will go out with you. And we will fight alongside with you. False promises they made. So all these things happened to the Jews. They were expelled. The Jews went out, but the hypocrites didn't move 1 inch from their houses. They never supported. They never did nothing. All were false promises. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say, the promises of the hypocrite with the Jews were like the promises of the shaitan with the human being. Shaitan does this to the human being all the time. How he does? The weapons of the shaitan, the tools of the shaitan that Allah has given to him is waswasa, doubt. These are the tools that Allah has given them for our imtihan, for our testing. If the shaitan has no tool to misguide, how will he misguide? He needed his tools. And who will give him this tool? Allah will give it to him to run this system, okay, to make the thing, our imtihan, our test. So he put doubt in the hearts of the people. You will become poor if you don't take interest. You will do this, you will lose your job. Okay, this is how he do normally. On certain occasion in history, he has come in the form of a human being also, because shaitan is jinn, and jinn, Allah has given them the capability that they can change their appearance. Sometimes they can become like an animal, sometimes a human being. So on the occasion of Badr, when the mushrikeen of Makkah, they were coming, shaitan come to them in the form of a big, like Arab sheikh, wearing the turban, very experienced, and he told them that you go today and وَإِذْ زَيَّنَ لَهُمَ الشَّيْطَانُ أَعْمَالَهُمْ وَقَالَ لَا غَالِبَ لَكُمُ الْيَوْمَ مِنَ النَّاسِ وَإِنِّي جَارٌ لَكُمْ فَلَمَّا تَرَاءَتِ الْفِئَتَانِ نَكَصَا عَلَىٰ عَقِبَيْهِ وَقَالَ إِنِّي بَرِيءٌ مِّنكُمْ إِنِّي أَرَىٰ مَا لَا تَرَوْنَ إِنِّي أَخَافُ اللَّهَ رَبَّ الْعَالَمِينَ. So shaitan, when he saw the angels coming for the help of the believer, so he ran away. They say that human being, the form of the human being, an old man, experienced man, they told him that you told us that I'm with you and you go and fight with the Muslim. Where are you? He said, Inni ara ma la tarawna. I can see something you cannot see. The angels are coming for their help. And he ran away. So sometime he came in the form of a human being also. Normally, how he operates, he put doubt in your heart. Okay? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say, the example of the hypocrites is like the example of the shaitan. When he say to insan, ukfur, okay, become kafir, become disbeliever. So when he become disbeliever, he say, indeed I am bari. Bari means free from, disown, minka you. Inni akhafu Allah. I know the power of Allah, how powerful Allah is. My promises are all false. Okay, I am afraid of Allah. Rabb al-Alameen, which Allah, who is the Rabb al-Alameen, who is the nourisher of the world. فَكَانَ عَاقِبَتَهُمَا, So become aqibat mean end result. Okay? So end result can be good or end result can be bad. Right? But normally when we say aqiba, it means good end result. Okay? Like for example, you say, وَالْعَاقِبَةُ لِلْمُتَّقِينَ. So what that mean? وَالْعَاقِبَةُ الْحَسَنَةُ لِلْمُتَّقِينَ. Good end result. But we don't say with it. Okay? We just say, normally default, aqiba will mean what? Good result. And if you ever want to say bad, then you have to specify it, that bad end result. Okay? So here also, since Allah is already describing what aqiba is, so he don't have to say the bad end result. Okay? So فَكَانَ عَاقِبَتَهُمَا. So the end result of both of them, the shaitan, okay, and their followers, are the hypocrites and the one that they are making promise. Both parties, their end result will be أَنَّهُمَا, that indeed they both, فِي النَّارِ, they will be in the fire, خَالِدَيْنِ, they will be, خالدين is what? Tasniya. Khalidun, Khalidan, Khalidin, Khalidani, Khalidaini, Khalidaini. The plural will be what? Khaliduna, Khalidina, Khalidina. Okay, so annahuma fi nari khalidaini. That these both will be stay in the fire forever. Okay, khalidaini fiha. Wadhalika, and that is jaza, the reward, al-zalimin, of the wrongdoer. So look, jaza also mean compensation. Compensation can be good or bad. Okay, so when normally we say jazakallah, we can say jazakallah khaira. Good reward, because it can be bad also. Compensation can be good or bad. Okay, so فَكَانَ عَاقِبَتَهُمَا. So the end result of both the parties, the promise, the one who is making the promise, the one with whom the promise were made, أَنَّهُمَا, indeed they both will be فِي النَّارِ, in the fire, خَالِدَيْنِ, they both will be living there forever. And that is the jaza, the reward of the wrongdoer. Okay, so now look here. كَمَثَلِ الشَّيْطَانِ. Shaytani, ya has sukun, ma qabal maftuh. So you do lean. Lean mean what? That you say the ya. You might say, why you have to tell me to say the ya? I have to say the ya anyway. No, sometimes you don't say it. Okay? Like for example, if you put a kasra on the sheen, how you say? Shaytani. So you don't say the ya. Shay. You see? You saw the ya. You said the ya. Shay. She. You don't say it. Okay, so shaytani. Here noon sakin followed by seen, you do ikhfa. Ikhfa mean what? That this noon you hide it in the exit, in the makhraj. Instead of saying insani, how you say? You take it to the nose and you hide it, they call ikhfa, insani. Ukfur. Okay, so normally look, this word, the Arabic word, mostly they are of 3 letters. Okay, they call fulasi. 3 letters. Like for example, look. The original letters of this ukfur is what? Kaf, fa and ra. This hamza, we add with it for a reason. So we need it. So the huruf asli mean the original letters are only these. Kaf, fa, ra. Okay? The original letter, how will you remember? The original letter never leave. They always there. Okay? Like for example, kafara, yakfuru. Okay? Kafirun, kuffarun. You see, kafa and ra are there. Certain letters are coming and going for certain needs. Now, if this is a rule that this hamza you added because you want to make it amr, like command. So you say kafara yakfuru kufran. This is masdar. فهو كافر. كفر يكفر كفرا فهو كافر. كفر يكفر. So now Amar is made from mudari. From this we made the mudari, not from this. So how we do? We remove the alamat mudare, which is the ya. You remove that. Yakfuru. You see? So when we remove the ya, what is remaining? Look. Kaf with sukun. Fa with dhamma and ra. In Arabic, you cannot start a word with sukun. It's hard. Like for example, in Urdu we do that. Look, in Urdu we call school. So how you say? People call it what? Sukul. School. But in Arabic it is impossible. Okay? So because now this to say this kaf with sukun, we add a hamza with it. Okay? Because we need it. So what we say? Ok. Ro, and then we to amar we change it to sukun. Ukfur. Ukfur. Fahimta? Okay. Now look here. If suppose there is another word, like I will say dhahaba yadhhabu. Okay, so now look here. In yadhhabu, I want to make amar from yadhhabu. Yadhhabu. So how I make? Remove the alamat of mudari, ya. So what is remaining here? Dha with sukun, ha, bu. Yadhhabu. Now I want to add the hamza for the amar. I will not say uzhab. What will I say? Izhab. Why? Because the decision we made is on this ha, the middle letter. If the middle letter has a dhamma, so the hamza you will put a dhamma on it. And if the middle letter has a kasra or a fatha, so on the hamza you will put what? A kasra. Okay, so look, to make it easy, remember only one condition. If the middle letter, like kafara, which one is the middle letter in kafara? Fa. You see, if the ayn kalima, fa'ala, the middle letter has a dhamma, so the hamza will have dhamma, otherwise kasra. You remember it like this. If the middle letter has a dhamma, so on the hamza you will put what? Dhamma. Otherwise what? Kasra. Otherwise mean what? If it has fatha or kasra. So now look here. There, ukfur. Why? Why we say ukfur? Because the fa has a dhamma. Okay, izhab. Why we say izhab? Because the ha has a fatha. Right? Fahimta? So that is why we say what? Ukfur. Instead of saying what? Ikfur. Like this. Look here. قال للإنسان نكفر. But if you want to say للإنسان أكفر. Okay? فلما then ميم مشدد يدو غنة نون مشدد غنة تنوين followed by ميم do إدغام مع الغنة نون ساكن followed by كاف you do إخفاء نون مشدد نعم فالله full mouth. Okay? نون مشدد yailin. Right? Okay, so these are the things.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم كمثل الشيطان إذ قال للإنسان اكفر فلما كفر قال إني بريء منك إني أخاف الله رب العالمين فكان عاقبتهما أنهما في النار خالدين فيها وذلك جزاء الظالمين.
وآخر دعوانا الحمد